Hey, is it okay if I talk to Stacy for a minute?
I'll be just outside, honey.
You two are good together.
I know nothing about Mark.
He took you to Paris. It's good enough for me.
We never went to Paris.
Your honeymoon. It's been your dream city. You wanted to go since you were 16. He actually took you.
No, I had to work. We spent the night in New York, then we went back to Short Hills. What is it?
When did Mark switch from mountain biking to yoga?
About a month ago. Same time we started getting sick. What does that mean?
We have 2 more symptoms.
The patient was asked a series of questions to determine the functionality of his brain.
You drilled him about Stacy.
Whatever. Yeah, the point is, he told us everything we need to know to diagnose him. That is, if we use your fancy PET scan as a lie detector. See, it's a very creative process lying. Now, telling the truth is a much simpler process. See here. Question 9. This is where Mark gives a long, rambling answer about taking Stacy to Paris. What does the PET scan say?
Minimal involvement, just the frontal and temporal lobes.
He said he went to Paris and the PET confirms it, so what?
They didn't go. They didn't go to Paris, and yet Mark's brain apparently thinks that he really did spend 40 francs on a tour of the Bastille. So we have an intermittent syndrome that presents with abdominal pain, polyneuropathy, paranoia, and delusions. Now, here's the thing about acute intermittent porphyria. They'll jump you in a dark alley, beat the crap out of you, leave you bleeding. But he wears gloves, so no fingerprints. Doesn't show up in blood tests, urine tests, nothing. Unless you catch it red-handed, in the middle of an attack.
But there are other symptoms of AIP.
Such as?
Light sensitivity?
Yeah. Well, one of the true tragedies of this condition is that it makes you want to stick your cool new mountain bike in the garage and take up an indoor sport like, say, yoga. Start the treatment. Hematin and glucose.
If you give him hematin now and you're wrong, he dies today.
There's only one way to confirm AIP. Urine sample made during the attack.
And there's no way to predict when you'll have another attack.
Sure there is. Acute intermittent porphyria has very specific triggers. Barbiturates, alcohol, high levels of protein will set off an attack.
Which trigger do you think set off Mark's?
Not the faintest idea. That's why I'm going to give him the combo plate. All of it.
So if he has this and you trigger an attack, the attack makes him worse, right?
Yeah. But then we'll know what it is and we can treat it.
But if I don't have this thing, and you give me that shot, what happens?
No idea. If we don't know what's messing up your brain, we don't know how you'll react.
Okay, I need a minute with my husband. Doesn't want the trigger. Wants to wait, see if we can come up with another explanation. If it is the AIP, how much time does he have?
No idea. Next attack could be fatal. Could be 6 months from now, could be 5 minutes from now.
I want you to test him.
Fine. I'll send for an HMB synthase mutation. Genetic test. Lab will get back to us in a month.
Give him the cocktail, set off an attack.
No,
Why not?
because he doesn't want me to.
I'm not gonna sue you. I'm not gonna report you.
He might.
He's paralyzed. Either you cure him or he won't be writing any letters.
I'm not gonna do it.
Why not?
Keep asking me that question. My answer doesn't change. I gave him the parameters. It's his call.
You want him to die.
I diagnosed him. I did my job. You want somebody to tie him down and force him into treatment? Well, you're way better at that than I am.
Is that what this is? Payback for your leg? How many times have we been over this? I saved your life.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna kill my husband to teach me a lesson.
No, he's gonna die because he's too stubborn to make the right choice.
Now we're in your territory.
I'm respecting your husband's decision. I don't see why you've got a problem with that.
Because it's crap. Because you browbeat patients, intimidate them, lie to them. If you think you're right, you don't give a damn what they think. I did what you do all the time. The only difference is I did it to you.
He'll never forgive you.
Yeah. He will.
Still no change.
He's not getting worse.
No, no change at all.
And that's consistent with AIP, right? Until he has another attack, his condition's stable.
Yeah.
Mark, you've got to.
I don't want to take that test. Not until they're sure.
You don't know Greg.
Not like you do. I only met him when he drugged me.
Boy, are my ears burning.
What's that?
Cocktail hour. Just because you can't hoist a few doesn't mean you should be left out.
Get away from me.
Mark, if this is what he thinks is wrong with you,
You trust his judgment more than mine?
his medical judgment,
And you bet my life on that.
I would.
I don't.
Smart. It's too bad you're paralyzed. Bing! Paging Dr. Foreman. Leave the room. It's not your problem.
You need the consent from him.
The doc, he ain't right in the head.
Then you need a court order.
Okay, then get one. We'll wait here. I won't do nothing. Oh, love the musketeer thing. I got goosebumps.
Give me the syringe.
Please. If you're right, this may be his only shot.
So what's your plan? You take the big dark one, I've got the little girl, and the Aussie will run like a scared wombat if things turn rough. You can't do it.
Son of a bitch.
See what I did there?
When does it happen?
Had AIP, should have already happened.
Everyone's different.
This is not good. Could have an embolism, tachycardia, stroke.
What's happening?
2 milligrams of Ativan.
Is that an attack?
No, you pollute the sample. Chase, get urine from the catheter.
It's not an attack, he's stroking.
He needs Ativan.
This is not a stroke. Delta wave burst is just a vasospasm.
Catheter's out. There's no way to collect the
Heart rate's in
sample.
the 40, bradycardia, we're losing him. Hold him down.
Give him something!
No painkillers.
You were wrong.
Straight from the bladder. That's as fresh as it gets. You give him the Ativan already. He doesn't need to be awake for this.
It's still yellow.
Move.
What?
You think another light's gonna make the difference?
Organic chem. More light, more oxidation. Does it ring any bells? Start the patient on 150 milligrams glucose, 75 milligrams hematin.
Hey. You want to thumb wrestle? You're still a maniac.
I know.